Alright, so today we got a Moto X and Verizon crack screen. The digitizer and the LCD are damaged, so we're going to be replacing the entire this whole assembly right over here. So first, you want to take a safe open pry tool and just right, it's kind of hard to see, but right on the seams over here, you just want to kind of pry it open. The back just comes right off. When you hear it snapping like that, that's means you're getting there. One thing about doing repairs on the Moto X is on the back cover is actually got some adhesive in there, and you want to be careful when you're taking the back out, because right behind over here there's a flex cable that actually connects this onto the back, and if you just rip it right out, you're gonna tear that cable. So I always like to start from the bottom and kind of slowly go in. Just kind of go slow. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so when you got it opened up, you can see that there is a, right over here, you want to release this cable. It's actually connected onto the back cover here, so we just lift this up, pull that out. Alright, now we can just go ahead and take the rest of it off safely. And you just remember there's adhesive on the back here that holds the whole thing together, so you gotta just be really gentle when you're pulling it out. There you go. So as you can see right here, here's the back. The flash actually connects through here, so this is what you want to be careful of. You want to make sure you don't rip it out, otherwise you might end up tearing that cable. Okay, so here we've got the battery. This flex cable right here connects to the power button and the volume buttons over here. Let's say there's four screws down here we're going to need to get out. Another 4 for the top, and a center one here, and we've got 2 on the sides. So let's go ahead and start with that. First I'm gonna unhook all these flex cables. Oops. There we go. Okay, so as far as the screw size, it uses a T3. And I'm starting from the bottom. I'm going to work my way up. Do the 5 on the top. So you're going to take a safe open pry tool and just separate the plastic. So the bottom comes off just like that. And right here, this is the connector that's powering the entire thing. So we're just going to lift this up. And then we'll take the power off. There's another cable here. We're going to disconnect that one. And for the top, you also want to take your safe open pry tool and just gently lift away from the top here. So now we've just got these two screws over here. These also use a T3. Always make sure you remove the SIM card. The SIM card is actually connected right onto the logic board there, so make sure you remove that. Okay, looks like we can start tearing everything else off. Okay, so starting from the SIM card side over here, I like to take a safe open pry tool and just gently lift up. So it lifts up like that. There's a little bit of adhesive on the bottom, and also actually if you look at it from the side here, there is a flex cable you're going to need to detach here. So we're going to unhook the camera and the loudspeaker, or the headset. See how the cable, the flex cable, this is actually from the digitizer, connects onto here. So we're going to go ahead and just slowly take it off here. My goodness, that was pretty difficult. Okay, so you can keep the battery and everything all together on the logic board. That's not the piece we're going to need. Here's our replacement part that we're going to be using. I'm going to have to take this and attach it onto here. We're going to have to get the camera and basically just put everything back all together now. So to remove this, there. Be really gentle when you're taking these out. You can actually damage the loudspeaker. Place this back inside there. We also got to take the buttons, the power and the volume up and down buttons. We need to take those off and switch them over onto the other phone. So these just slide out. Be careful with these. You don't want to tear the flex cables on these. These are delicate. Just kind of slowly go. There's one. Reattach them onto here. Make sure to line them up with the holes. The buttons, slide the buttons back on. this on top here. It snaps. Okay, now for putting the board back on. We're gonna wanna make sure this is okay. We'll slowly slide. I'll snap the flex cables in for the camera and okay. I'm going to repower or reconnect the power buttons. Connect the two cables here at the bottom. Connect the battery. Alright, now we just gotta reattach the tray here. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and put the top. Oops. Alright, get these ones in there. Let's keep popping off. Screw these all down again. Attach the bottom here. Last thing, once that's all in, last thing is to reattach this flex cable for the flash back onto here. So to do that, sorry I can't get a better camera angle at this, but so you want it to connect on like so. And once I put this cover on, these buttons can stop falling. Just place the cover on, snap everything back in.